Hi, I'm Cassandra Tilley, and I'm the librettist for The Color of Gold, a new world premiere opera that will be playing in Fairbanks, Alaska, beginning March 14th. I've been asked how I came to Fairbanks and how I got the concept for The Color of Gold. I moved to Fairbanks about 15 years ago, and I've always been very interested in the history of the town and started reading a lot of the historical perspectives and information available from authors like Dermot Cole, Terence Cole, Lael Morgan, to get a feel of what things were like in the gold rush and how it was around the time of the founding of Fairbanks. The Color of Gold is loosely based on a lot of the real and imagined characters that were in Fairbanks at the turn of the century. When you look at the libretto for The Color of Gold, you can see many different layers. So the characters in The Color of Gold run the gamut of people you either might have met in Fairbanks or could meet almost in any gold mining town. You have Elson Babcock, who is kind of a combination of E.T. Barnett and Soapy Smith, and every kind of gold rush shyster you've ever seen. Elson sings an aria during the course of the opera called Greed, and it kind of gives you some insight into him. Yes, he's very greedy, but if you let your mind go, you wonder what leads a person to that path. How can somebody become so single-minded where the only thing in their life is money and the obsession with money? You meet the Turner family, John and Abigail Turner and their daughter Hope, and they've come north from the Midwest in an undisclosed location. Use your imagination. And they have come to try to make a new life, to try to start their own business, to try to build their family themselves without a lot of outside interference. John Turner does eventually strike it rich, and unfortunately the family has a few trials and tribulations before the end of the opera. The things that happen to the Turner family affect the entire community that's around them and in fact bring everyone together before the end of the opera. The Color of Gold leads you through two different levels of the people that came north to seek their fortunes. You have the financial gain from gold, and then you have glory. What is the glory of gold? Well, there's the financial success, there's the proving of yourself in a very tough environment. And I was discussing the different things that people came north for with my son when we were working on the libretto for The Color of Gold. And so the question came up, we know what color gold is, but what color is glory? Is it the glory of success? Is it the glory of financial wealth? Or is it the glory of coming to terms with yourself and your community and making something that lasts through time? And so he thought about it for a while. And then my 9-year-old came back to me and said, well, Mom, the color of glory is the color of gold. And the name stuck.